Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Hello, Deano Gamer here, and we are here with Gone Home. It's a new indie game that came out on Steam. I think it was 2 days ago-ish. 95. Jesus, I was only 5. I was 4 years old when this was like present. Yeah, it's basically there's no enemies, there's no nothing. You're just in a home on your own, and you have to figure out what's happening. It's basically a click and pointy kind of thing, really. You just figure out the story along. They don't really like point you in the direction much. Kate, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but is it possible, please don't be digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried, I love you. Right. So yeah, this is just a like, oh, Christmas ducky. Wow. So they always hide in the cupboard or under the mat or on top of the bed. So if I press 1. Ha! Look at myself, I look like an idiot. So 2 must be map and 3 must be okay. Let's go in. Can I bring my stuff? No. Okay. Welcome to the creepy house. I'm gonna just turn all lights on because I am awesome like that. I don't care where that is. What's in here? Let there be light. Janice, is that her mum? This seems to lock onto things. Stop it. So you can open it, it locks on. I don't care. Locked. So anyway, yeah, I read like a little review. What's that behind it? And they gave it a good score. How do I check? Uncle Harvey. The Metro score is 90 on Steam at the minute, so that's pretty damn good. And who the hell is spending $2,750 to box some stuff up? Crazy.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Ah, my sister's cool.
Sam. Hello. Sam.
Who the hell's calling my sister?
How are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe.
It's me.
I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay,
Damn
so,
right.
love you. See you soon. Bye.
Oh, the map. I'll read a note in a minute. I've got to turn the light on. Things to check when you go to school. A notebook, 65 sections, at least 6 pens, blue or black ink, and 6 pencils. Bloody hell, you're well prepared if things snap, ain't you? that nutritious lunch for me would be a cheese sandwich, a Mars bar, a dairy dunker, a pack of crisps, and probably a can of Coke. Positive attitude. She hasn't crossed that out. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for 8 AM. School here doesn't tend to start
Oh
till
my God.
9.
You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl. Great.
Yes, Psycho House Girl. A combination lock. Damn it. Don't like combination locks. Ooh, a fan. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What a rubbish fan. Lights. Let that be light. Let that be light. Let that be light. Why can't I jump? Put it back. Oh, a magazine. 90210. Does everybody still care? I don't care no more, no. I think I watched the first season in a bit. And that's about it. Oh, are you supposed to... A Stranger Under My Roof. The best-selling first for parents for teens. Ah, Mum got worried. 0451, eh? 0451. 0451. My memory sucks, so if we do this quickly I won't forget. 0451. 4 5 1. Yep. Don't close the door, look inside it. There's obviously things in there we need to see. Please find enclosure and documents and a type copy of your records and a copy of the field in the offices. Thank you for entering our room. What the hell? Is this our mum? So they have no children. He's not married. So everything that we own goes to the nephew, which I'm guessing is mum. I want this light to be on. Kaboom. You can do better. Chinese, Japanese. What is JFK? Wasn't JFK? JFK. What a story that is. Is this what this book is about? It is. No one knows who killed him. So it makes it such an intriguing story. Hey, are you there, new girl? Sam, I'm Tommy. I'm right behind you and getting this right back. Hey, Tommy. Yes, I'm Snap, and yes, I'm the new girl. What's up? I just thought, since you're new, you can use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I just thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. Do you mind? No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run through your family? And that, Sam, no, Tommy, is why you have no friends. Shut up, TV. Ah, you've got A+ on this. Very good work, Sam. What the hell's going on in here? A cassette. Put the cassette into a... Oh, you... Why? Oh yeah, headbanging on a game. What was that? great work, but I don't care no more. Simple as that. The X-Files. That's a coaster, I don't want that. What do we have on here? Much? Books? What on here? Airplanes? Blade Runner? X-Files, JFK, X-Files, X-Files, X-Files. Ghostbusters? Oh yeah! Fabulous! Get the hell out of here. That seems like the party room. I think it's quite creepy in here, isn't it? Why so dark? And if why is it going to coat stand? Read letter. Oh, my dad ran out. My dad. Is that why we see so many of these bloody books? Because it didn't go through too well. And no one wants to buy them. So we're stuck with them around the house. Sounds terrible. Just, I don't even want to listen to it. Read that, Sam. Please give this to your mother. I can't be bothered to read that.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
The attic? He's thinking the attic? Please tell Mum and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. What's missing? How much stuff have you taken? I'm gonna come to the house, that'd be cool. I can drive, I'm kind of far, but I can drive right home, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to. Me in the parking lot after 6, Samantha. Yeah, I'm gonna totally see you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. That's pretty cool, like Dragon Ball Z kind of thing. I guess I'm just think do a Street Fighter.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow. It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on you as bad as your sister. To whom you're concerned, bad that I should be feeling for going to the city on my own. It's frankly a binge skate. He was only 3 years older than me. You're still allowed to hurt the real. Why is everyone's handwriting so terrible? Right, whatever. I like that because it just does feel like I am leaving every light on. So I'm not walking. Oh, that's pretty. Stare. What are we staring at? I didn't see that one. It won't work. If you want to pause it and stare at that and tell me if anything that comes up, be my honour. I'm usually pretty good at that stuff. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Look at the rabbit. We're going to take this and put it on the bed. So give it a bit of colour. What up? There you go. Enter another lock up. Damn. Whose bedroom is this? Chun-Li moves. Someone's cheating on Street Fighter. Cassette. Put that in there. Now listen to this one. Yeah, that's terrible. It was, where can we hide this to never see it again? Should probably find that, but it'd be a challenge. At least. Doesn't seem to be much in this room, apart from that locker. Oh, what's this? Pulp Fiction, I've never seen that before. Do you want to see Pulp Fiction at school? Because I was seeing it around last week and I told you... Shut up, man. She's gonna ditch dinners, go and watch it. Pretty hardcore. Makes me want to go and watch the bloody film now. I sure have to watch that at some time. That one's broken. Turn the light on, so I am the sister that leaves all the lights on. So we just stick to that. I just flushed the toilet. Ah. Oh. What have they been using here? Wild colour. Oh, here we
Mommy
go.
brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. That's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me.
Lesbian. Knew it.
Right in that moment, I wanted to say something. I waited. And the moment was gone.
Knew that was a lesbian. Just knew it. Anything. The moment's gone. Do they get the moment back? Like, I'm sure they'll find another moment and then they'll go hippie hip hip. Another letter. I don't want a letter. Take it back. You've got a book down there. Don't see that being any interesting stuff. All these drawers seem rubbish. Rubbish. Great. Rubbish drawers. Book? What book? The Holy Bible. Where can I hide this? Read that while you clean your face. And get rid of your sins. Hello? Still doesn't work. Typical. Where am I going after this? This way. Kate, Mum and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home and no, actually I didn't manage to do it. Hey, you can use my room if you want. I won't be using it anymore. Yeah, it's not too bad in here, is it? This is a guest room? Jeez, man. I wish this is my room. Hey Sam, oh my god, I can't wait to read that. That looks freaky, doesn't it? Red lights. What does it say? Sam, dark room, do not enter if red lights are on. Red lights are on, so we shall not go in. Oh wow. Where's the light? Someone did a really good picture. Another cassette. Someone did very well in their performance thing. Jeez. Sounds like my mum was marking something. What room is this? More lights the better. Seems a bit weird. Closed folder. Oh! Lonely, holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner. I found a secret passage and opened the curse. And it hid Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, I have got to see this. We're skipping 6th. There's another takedown there, but I could not be bothered to play it because I just end up chucking it somewhere, so I'll just leave it where it is. Right, so if I'm in there, they want me to go down here. It's a nice little game. I don't think it's going to be worth the money though, because it is very like... Hang on, where am I? Damn it, I've gone past the bloody... Here we go in here. This is Mum's bedroom. It's very story based driven, which is not a bad thing. But for £13, like Amnesia, the new one, is coming out soon for £10 saying. I'm sure that's gonna just be like more money's worth. Ghost Hunter, Sam and Lonnie's Secret, House Investigation Log, Hidden Compartments Found 3, Supernatural Discovered 0. So now I've got to go and find this one. Okay, what's this way? What's this way? Let there be light. We're in the library again. And they want me to investigate something in the library? Here somewhere? Oh, hey. What the hell's this? The Misfits, Zach. Play special guest.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Explode. Knew she was a lesbian though. Knew it. I think there's something in here I need to see. And then in here. Did I just come here and find what I was looking for though? Is there like another one? No. I've done that. I've done that. Oh, I need to go and find that one. Okay. So up the floor we go. Can I not just go through a secret passage bit? Take a shortcut. It's quite creepy though, still. There's still some creepy though. There's nothing's going to ever happen because it's like no bad guys. Just exploring his house. But I don't know what it is. It just feels just creepy. You can tell I've been around the house. It's a bit messy. That one. Oh, there's a Ouija board. Why is there a Ouija board? Ouija boards are never good. That's to make the combination. Hello, are you? Who are you? Oscar. What do you want? To come back again? To come back? Now, this is your room. What would be the combination? 051. 051. Open. Well, hello. You look like trouble.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Ronnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Booyah! Go on, gal. She's not afraid. She's bad influence on you. I'm telling you that now. You're stealing clothes. You're smoking. Smoking's bad for people. Kids, if you're watching, smoking bad. So that key was to the basement, wasn't it? So I might as well just go this way. Don't know if it'd be quicker or not. Why did you go in? Why did she go into Mum's room? To go and like empty everything. I don't know if this is quicker or not. Probably not. No, this is like the furthest possible, the longest possible way we could possibly go. I don't know actually. Might have been too bad because it's this way. How creepy is the basement though? Basements and games just don't mix, man. Pull the string. Load of rubbish. Pull the light. There's loads of old stuff down here. Oh, it's kind of reminds me of Home Alone. Was it Home Alone 2? And no, it's Home Alone the first one. Let there be light. Congratulations, I'm pleased to inform you that admission to correct and we believe that you're too much for each
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun. Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage.
I like that.
It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Ah. Sorry that was a bit of a skit. I didn't realise that was another one that was talking. Enter combination for that. Oh. It doesn't work. Why did it not work? Combination? What a stupid place to have a... It's not a stupid place, it's a good place to have it, but... It's all the way downstairs. Check rubbish in the bin? No. I'm probably going to get lost in a minute, so I'm going to forget about the combination for that. Grab postcode. Hi Sam, I'm writing to you from this morning. You went somewhere. Balls, I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know whether we're running this school. She's writing a postcard to the person that's already here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
196 free, 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 196 free. Come on, why can I not run? 196 free, 196 free, 196 free. I'm only doing this trip once. 196 free, 196 free. I'm gonna get lost, 196 free. Go. 196. Please open. Oh yeah. I've got return to sender. I can't read that. Oh wow. Someone's been to New York. Oh man, that was a waste of time. Blech. I'm intrigued in this story though, with my sister and this lesbian friend of hers. She's going to the army soon and stuff. It's just like, ooh. I hope you can hear me anyway. I had to like, I've done the first little bit a couple of times because it was, couldn't really hear me. I've gone this one. So I had enough to try and keep going on and off it, on and off it. So I hope this works. I tried it. Oh, is it? That is that. Turn off that. Why don't we do that? Salmon comic book. The people that have done these drawings are really good, especially them ones on our left. That's pretty cool. I like that.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Ah. The skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it's just a $3 American. I love it, Merry Christmas, miss you. Ah. By the way, Simon ate some bloody pizza again. I didn't get none of the pizza. That's a lot to read. What have we got here? Out of school suspension. Oh dear. Oh dear, little sister. You have been getting into trouble, haven't we? Say late. In the kitchen. What the hell is in here? Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary. You'll be combining for $40 for pizzas. Wow. How many pizzas could I get? How much is a pizza in America? Just like say, because it's $40, right? Because how many pizzas could you buy for $40? Because this Sam's probably bought about 4. Is that realistic?
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
It's that dude's magic, man. Yes, I'm just intrigued because like, here it's for 12-inch pizza, it's £7.50. So I'm just intrigued to know. Ooh, am I going the right way? I don't know. Just how many pizzas you could buy with $40. Cause it doesn't seem that much. Not much going on here. I'm going to turn the lights on because I like to waste electric because global warming doesn't matter at this point in time. Open washer. Stick your head in there. Oh, what's all this? Someone likes their gardening. Another letter. There's loads of letters in this place. Empty drawer for once, no combination. Garden pamphlet by the looks of that. Clip. What's the clipboard say? No! Ah, come on. Cover copy. Oh, what's this? Go,
We
go,
agreed
go.
our last night together would be our happiest ever.
Sounds so
And
nice.
we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too.
Aww.
I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Man, they did like a whole little poltergeisty thing in here, didn't they?
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
I was a badass at long jump and 100 meters. Sam, right. Right, so we've got to go to the attic where it's like red lighted out, isn't it? This is such a cool little story. I mean, I don't know if I've got the whole story or not. Because I might miss things, but I was driven by the story. Still quite creepy though. It's like red lights. It's like, should I be going up here? Aww. I always remember what we had. Kick ass, stay strong, I love you, Lonnie. Oh.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. So she'd been on the bus to basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
So that would be the 3 phone calls at the beginning on the answer message when she's going, "Sam, I need you," and all that. That would be the... And then the 3rd one was obviously me. Well, I'm going to guess it's coming to an end now because these are all the letters to me. So, yeah. Check it out to make sure. Do not read if you're not
Katie,
Katie.
I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
Well, that is Gone Home. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you did. Please subscribe if you're new to this channel. Is it worth the money at the minute? I would probably say no. Wait a little bit. Unless you're into it. It's like DRS, but instead of like pushing W the whole way through and then the story gets told along. You get told the story. You have to find the story basically, which is kind of cool. I think I rushed it through it. You could possibly get, like, you will get better at it. Take your time. I might have missed some things as far as I know. So, yeah, if you don't mind spending, what's it, £13, it's worth it, kind of. It's just, I look at, when you look at, and the new one coming out in 3 weeks' time, it's £10.28. You're probably going to get more out of that than this initial £3. But again, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll speak to you later. Ciao for now.